Hello everyone, welcome back to all computer classes. Students, we are studying chapter 12 of unit 3, right? So this is part 5 of chapter 12 and today we are going to cover these two topics, that is editing an image and grouping and ungrouping shapes, right? So the first topic is editing an image. So what we can edit? We can adjust the color intensity. Color intensity means saturation. Color tone means temperature of a picture, and even we can recolor it, and we can apply all these effects to our picture. So let's see how we can do this. For example, this is an image in front of us, right? Now I need to select the image first of all, then I'll go to the format tab. Here you see the first group is adjust group, right? So from here I can go in corrections and you see the changes on the picture. So you move your mouse pointer on the options given here and we can see the changes. Whatever change we are liking or we want, we can just click over it and have it, right? Now we can choose the color to improve the quality, or we can give different shades. Now you can see even we can make it black and white, brown, a complete blue picture. So these kind of changes can be applied from here, right? We have artistic effects here. Now you see this is an artistic effect. If I magnify the image, now you can see. So these kind of effects can be applied from the artistic effects. So all these kind of changes can be applied from the format tab and adjust group, right? Apart from this, we can compress the picture if we want to send it as an email, right? Minimum document size for sharing, right? So the image size will be compressed and we can send it as an email. Then if we want to change the picture, we have this option here. We want to reset the picture, we can reset. Now the picture has come back to the original colors, right? Now if we want to go back and have some artistic effect, we can have, right? So apart from these changes, we can have, now we have picture styles. So we can choose these styles and apply on our picture. Now you see, so these kind of changes can be applied. This is picture style. Now here we have picture border color. We can change the border color. So these kind of changes can be applied from the format. Now we have layout also. So now you see we have different kind of layout. This is a very interesting option. If we want to use a small image along with some text, we can have it, right? So these kind of changes can be applied. Now here we have crop option. We can crop the image and we can set the height or width of the image from here. So students, that's all about editing an image, right? So the next topic is grouping and ungrouping shapes, right? So students, why do we need to group or ungroup the shapes? It is often convenient to group shapes together so that they can be treated as a single shape by PowerPoint. Why single shape? Because a group of shapes can be formatted in a similar way as if we are formatting a single object, right? So they can be moved together, rotated, deleted together, right? We can apply changes to all the objects or all the selected objects as if we are applying changes to a single object, right? We have two ways to perform these actions. First is selecting objects, right? So for selecting objects, let's draw 4 basic shape first of all. So this is a slide and here I'll go in the shapes and I'll draw 4 basic shapes. So this is one shape, then we have second shape, third shape and fourth shape, right? So we have drawn 4 basic shapes. Now in the home tab and in the editing group, we have option of select. The moment we click here, we will get to see option select objects, right? So we can select the objects. Nothing is selected on the slide. Go to the select button in the editing group and click over the select object. Now make a box over these objects and release it. Your pictures are selected. Some part of this picture was out of the box, so it is not selected. Let me show you again. Select the object, come here, and now I have placed my mouse pointer like this. Now all the 4 objects will be selected. This is the way. The moment it gets selected, you go in the format tab and give the shapes the desired color, the desired width of the outline, and fill it with the color you want to. Now you see all the actions are happening all together as if we are applying changes to one object. Now the rotation is happening all together, right? So this is the way we select the objects and apply changes to them, right? So this is one way. The other way is grouping the multiple objects. Now why do we need to group the multiple objects? For the similar reason, so that they behave as if it is a one object. To draw a single large object, sometimes we draw many small objects inside it, right? And we don't want that each single object inside the big object behave as if it is a separate object, right? So the large object should behave as a single unit and it should be containing some more images or objects inside it, right? This can be achieved by grouping all the objects together, right? So let's learn how we can do this. We have 3 ways to do this, right? First is, let me draw some shapes here. For example, I have these shapes with me, and we have 3 ways to group these objects, right? Let's select these images and now first select the images and then right click over it, and then you have this option group. Now I'll click on the group. Now these images are grouped together. Now if I want to move them, I can move them as a single object anywhere on the slide, right? So this is the one way. Now I'll right click over it, group, ungroup. I can ungroup these images and I'll show you the other way. This is the second way of grouping the objects. Home tab, this is a home tab, drawing group and arrange button. Here we have option of grouping objects, right? So select the group option from the drop down menu, but for that let me select the images. Let me tell the PowerPoint that I want to group these images. Select it. Now in the arrange group, I'll go here and group these images. Grouped. Now I can format them the way I want. Right? This is the second way. Now the third way, the first way, second and now third way of grouping object is select. After selecting the objects, a new tab appears, that is format tab, right? So let's select the object first of all. Selected the object. Now you see a format tab is there, and in the format tab we have arrange group, and here we have group option. Now regroup the object or group the object, we have the same option. Now we got the same option from different places. First by right click, second by going in the home tab and in drawing, and third in the format tab and in arrange group. So all these methods were for grouping the multiple objects and applying the changes over them, right? So the changes are applied together, right? So students, I hope you are clear with these things. And let me tell you one more thing. To ungroup, we just need to click over the image, right click and go ungroup. If you ungrouped it, right click over it and go to the groups and regroup, right? Go in the format tab and in the arrange group, go in the group button and ungroup, and from wherever you have grouped them, at the similar place you will get an option to ungroup the objects. So students, I hope you are clear with these two important topics, editing an image and grouping and ungrouping shapes, right? So see you in the next video. Till then, take care and goodbye. God bless you all.